So I'm throwing this wine into a decanter, and it's one of my absolute favorite grapes, and it's probably, if I had to say, the wine I'm most excited about this month. It's a wine made from the grape Nebbiolo.
Which is also my favorite.
It is your favorite. It was on all of our tables at our wedding. And the reason I'm decanting it is because Nebbiolo is a wine that takes time. It's a wine that takes forever to age, and this wine is 8 years old and still a baby. So just get some air in there, open it ahead of time. The wine, and it smells so good though. And there's no wrong time to drink Nebbiolo, but I love Nebbiolo in autumn and in winter.
God, it smells so good.
It does smell so good. So what we're dealing with here is, like I said, the grape is Nebbiolo, but Ghemme is the area. As you can see there. See it?
There?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ghemme is the area. And Ghemme is just a very, very small part of where Nebbiolo spiritually lives. It's called Piemonte. And Piemonte, if you could imagine, is essentially a county, and it looks like a county in northwest Italy. And in this province, the most famous Nebbiolos come from the southern part of Piemonte. It's an area called the Langhe, and it makes wines called Barolo, Barbaresco, and these are some of the most noble wines in the world. Also some of the most expensive. One of the cards up my sleeves is I love Nebbiolo from just a little bit north of there. Still in Piedmont, but up where it starts becoming the Alps, and the alpine territories of Alta Piemonte. And that's where Ghemme lives. And in the glass, you get the it's really starting to be really beautiful. You get the really beautiful notes of tar, rose petals, red fruit, earth. It's almost like truffly, umami, things that just define Nebbiolo.
Is this something you could age this, right?
Yeah, so this wine, although it's 8 years old, just came into the market. So you can absolutely age this wine. And Nebbiolo is famous for living forever because it has the two things that are absolutely required for long-lived wine: high acid and high tannin. That means that in its youth, it can be a little locked up, which is why I threw it into a decanter. But it rewards the patient because after 10, 15 years, the wines become exotic, really kind of aromatic, and some of the most beautiful wines made in the entire world. So for me, we're going into autumn, and mushrooms and truffles, all those very rustic fall flavors. There's nothing better to pair with those flavors than Nebbiolo.
So we drink Nebbiolo a lot, but not usually at dinner parties. Is it you wouldn't pop and pour this at a Thanksgiving table?
No, and we've had a couple wines in the club where I think we've had wines in the club that are perfect for dinner parties, popping and pouring, and then I think we've had some wines that are meant for real engagement that you spend some time with. And this is one of those wines. With Nebbiolo, I think it takes a little bit of engagement, it takes some time, and my favorite way to enjoy Nebbiolo is cooking dinner, opening it early, and then just coming back to it, seeing it how it changes, seeing how it kind of unravels, because it's a really beautiful experience.
It's delicious.
Yeah, so if I was recommending it to people in the club, we have two other wines that are perfect for a party this month. But this is a wine that you should cook with a loved one, with a friend, and just enjoy it with that person because it's a wine you want to spend some time with.
Yeah. That's good.
Cheers.
Cheers, honey.
It's smelling really good now.
It is.
Took a second.
Took a second.
It's like tobacco now. Marcus?